Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're here with another video. Now, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna run you guys through how to build a massive chest, okay? Now, I'm gonna run you through some do's and don'ts. I'm gonna run you through my main tips, and I'm also gonna run you through exercise selection as well, just to help you guys optimize your chest. If you're a guy or even a gal wanting to, get into your training, one of the most wanted and desired, features of an aesthetic physique is that big, round, full chest, okay? So we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna give you a bit of explanation as well. But yeah, before we do jump into the video, I just want to let you guys and give you guys a quick reminder to make sure you smash that thumbs up button right now, hit the subscribe, join the crew. Like I said, we're coming out with weekly vids, so if you guys could support your boy, that'd be fantastic, okay? So that's basically it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna jump straight into it. Like I said, it isn't really gonna be a massive workout, but I'm gonna show you guys some go-to exercise. Now, when we do wanna start and build any type of muscle group, what we wanna start with is our compound or our primary lift. So we're actually here right now in the squat rack. We're here with the incline barbell bench press. Now, for me personally, I either like using the incline barbell bench or the flat barbell bench press as my main lifts, and then we can save the dumbbells as our secondary, which I'll run you through in a moment. But obviously, one thing's telling you the exercise, another thing's actually showing you how to do it correctly. Now, most of you guys who do this, nearly snap your shit up, you have the wrong setup. So I'm gonna run you through exactly what to do and what not to do. So essentially with the barbell incline, this is gonna target our upper pec. So we wanna build that nice shelf look for the chest. It's gonna give you that nice dense look. With our compounds as well, this is gonna allow us to get under that heavy load in order to build that mass and that size that we're after, okay? So what we're gonna do is run you through the setup. Now, I'm gonna run you through shit form first, so what not to do, and then we're gonna make some tweaks on how to change your setup. So obviously the incline, we want this at 45-degree angles. Most things where people go wrong is what they do is they start off with a hand placement, which is the worst thing to do. What they do is they go too narrow, so they go shoulder width apart. What we would like to do is go outside shoulder width, okay? So generally you'll have rings on your bench. What we're gonna do is use the incline, the inside ring, and we're gonna set our middle finger as a marker here on both sides. Make sure they're lined up evenly. So that's the first thing, hand placement on the bar. Second thing is your arch. Most people actually bench with a flat back. What we're gonna do is get a slight thoracic arch in our upper back region to help us dig our traps in the bench, which means we're gonna be able to stay tighter and we can move more weight, which equals more gains, guys, okay? So once our hands are set, we can dig our shoulder blades back rather than a flat back, and this is the perfect setup. Now from here, what we're gonna do is unrack the bar. We're gonna bring it down to the midline of our chest. Now, another thing where people go wrong is they flare their elbows and they bring it down towards their chest and they only bring it down halfway. Now, this is really focusing on your delts and your shoulders. We're trying to get that huge chest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck the elbows forward slightly. We're gonna bring the bar down to the midline of the chest, get that touch, so we're in that full range, drive up nice and strong, and flex the triceps up. So big breath in, brace all the way down to your chest. We're gonna drive up fast, and then when we're done, we're gonna rack. So as you can see already, we've made a couple of changes. Firstly, hand placement. Secondly, what we're gonna be doing is setting the arch now mid-back to make sure we can move more weight. Third thing we're gonna do is no freaking half reps here. We're only getting half the gains. We're gonna go all the way down to our chest, get the touch, and we're gonna do that by tucking the elbows, stacking the joints. So rather than flaring the elbows, putting that tension to the shoulders, we're gonna tuck, it's gonna put that tension to the chest. So I'm gonna run you guys through a heavy set just so you can see what it looks like. And yeah, make sure you guys implement this into your either flat or incline bench setup. So guys, now that we've done our main primary lift, generally what I like to do is get into a secondary lift. It's gonna be another heavy compound, okay? So get ready, we're gonna get under some more volume. If you are essentially starting with an incline or a flat barbell, essentially it is most effective to transition into like a dumbbell movement. That's gonna be great, obviously, to work on your isolateral. So work either arm, it's gonna help with imbalances, and it's gonna give you a bit of a form check as well, just to make sure we're still getting down nice and low. So, because I've done incline, I'm gonna do a flat dumbbell bench press, which is gonna be an all-round chest focus. However, like I said, if you're starting with a flat, generally gonna transition into an incline dumbbell bench just to recruit more volume. Same again, same cues essentially apply. Main thing where people go wrong here is they're flaring the elbows too much, they're freaking half repping, and yeah, they're not getting that full stretch. So what we wanna do is get that full range of motion, and we wanna get under heavy load as well. with the main lift, we want to be anywhere between that 6 to 10 rep range. Generally with the dumbbell presses, I like to stay between that 10 to 12 rep range so we can get under moderate weight and bump that volume up, okay? So I'm gonna run you through now what a typical set should look like, and we're gonna throw up on the screen as well what you shouldn't do, okay? So we get into it. Alright, so we're up to exercise number 3. Now, a massive movement that has made a great deal of gains in my chest, specifically my lower chest, is actually bodyweight movements. Now, I know lots of you guys are neglecting it. Make sure you start incorporating it into your workout plan now. Essentially, we're going to be doing the bodyweight dip. We're going to go free weight, okay? Now, if you can't do free weight, we've got things called like assisted machines. We've got resistance bands as well, but obviously if you're more advanced side, we can add some weight in. Again, we want to stay between that 8 to 12 rep range, but what we want to do is prioritize our form just to get a nice stretch to the chest, okay? So if we can overload on this one, dip heavy after a heavy presses, we're again able to smash that volume into the chest and it's going to grow, blow up. Best thing about this one as well, it's a compound movement, so at the same time, we're going to be very time effective. We're going to smash our triceps as well, so they're going to be huge also. So I'm going to run you through, again, shit form and good form, and hopefully you guys can learn some cues just to emphasize that stretch and squeeze through your chest. Like I said, this is going to target more of your lower chest and it's going to help you get that size and density that you're after, okay? So let's get into it. So guys, we're up to exercise number 4 now. So by this stage, chest should be pretty smoked. We've done 3 heavy lifts, okay? Big compounds. What we're gonna do now is do some isolation movements. So we're gonna do the decline cable flies, so high to low, just to get extra volume through the chest, okay? So with this exercise, we're gonna go higher reps, so more towards 12 upwards to 20 reps under moderate weight, and we're just focusing on the stretch and squeeze. Now this is somewhere where most people go wrong. Actually, a lot of people go wrong. I was doing it for the first 3 to 5 years when I started training. What we're trying to do is optimize your setup. Now, the reason why I choose cables over dumbbells, ideally, is because you get that constant tension effect, where at the bottom and top of the rep, you're getting that constant pull, which is gonna put extra force to the chest, whereas with dumbbells, there are spots at the top where you can rest, where there's no tension to the chest, and it makes it a lot harder, which is what we want. So we're gonna go high to low, like I said. So this is gonna target more of our lower chest. Obviously, you can go low to high, but for today, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. Main thing we wanna do is get the setup right. There's lots of areas where we can go wrong, so I'm gonna run you through these step by step. First thing, we want it up on the top setting. Like I said, we wanna choose a light to moderate weight. So we don't wanna go too heavy, leave your ego at the door for this one. First things first, obviously we wanna grip on. Main problem first off the bat, not even before we even step out, people stuff this up. Obviously they step out like this and then try to do some cable flies, or they're over this side, over here. What we want to do is center ourselves. So generally what I do first, have a look up, make sure it's smack bam in the middle. If we're not, you're gonna get uneven pecs, which we don't want, because remember, no pecs, you can finish it off, no sex. So we're gonna take a big step out here. We don't wanna go feet together, we actually wanna go staggered stance. This is gonna help you stay planted. Now, where the positioning of the cable is where most people go wrong. Most people try to go too low or they go too high. What we want to do is have our elbows in line where the angle that the cable is coming from. So it should be slightly below the midline of your chest, out in front of your body. Now we want to have our chest up, head up. Most people try to round their shoulders forward and they turn it into a shoulder movement. They're using other muscle groups. We want to keep our chest proud so we can open our chest up, get full range. So from here, chest proud, shoulders back, get that angle in line. So your elbows are in line with the angle of the cable. Now from here, instead of keeping it narrow and using your traps, what we're gonna do is come out wide, have a slight bend in the elbow as well, just so we can stretch that chest through, get the elbows slightly past your body, coming down. Now think about hugging a big tree and try to bring your biceps together. So we're trying to shorten the chest while keeping our shoulders retracted and pinned back. We're gonna squeeze hard in the middle for a split second, open up, out nice and wide, boom, big contraction, squeeze hard. Now the reason why we're slowing the tempo down when we squeeze is to focus on that mind-muscle connection, because like I said, we're going on a lighter weight, we're gonna get a massive squeeze of the chest. We're gonna go high reps here, and we're remembering, think about bringing those biceps together every rep, okay? So they're the main tips. Like I said, you can change the angles to target different areas of your chest, but my go-to is the high to low, because generally you get better mind-muscle connection. And also guys, remember, we're trying to bring it out nice and wide. So we're gonna throw up what bad form looks like. Let's make sure I don't catch you doing this, because like I said, you're gonna be feeling it more in your traps, shoulders, and biceps as well, if we're not locking those elbows into place. Guys, there we have it. So I've given you a few exercises, broken down exactly what to do and what not to do. So next step for you guys is to start executing, because remember, you can take in all the information you want, but if you guys aren't applying it to yourself, to your own training, you're not doing these exercises, you're not doing them correctly, unfortunately we can't promise any gains or any progress. But if you guys put in the hard work, you focus on those main lifts and you incorporate them to either your chest focus or your push focus days, I can almost guarantee 100% you guys can get big chest. And you know, remember, no chest, no. So what we're gonna do is wrap the video up there. Hope you guys did enjoy. I actually had lots of fun filming today's video. So if you guys wanna see more like this, drop it in the comments below. Let me know what other muscle groups you guys want help with. And then, yeah, we can definitely start bringing them out. Remember, if you guys haven't subscribed, remember, join the crew, hit that subscribe now, support your boy, hit the like, drop a comment, you know what to do. And also, Allan is behind the camera, so give him a plug. Make sure you follow him in EOS. Give me a follow on Instagram as well at TomMacFitness. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys take care.